Our boy Jimmy Kimmel.
Yo, why would they cancel his show like that? And the joke that he made wasn't even that crazy.
I didn't think it was that crazy either. But I'll tell you why. Because...
Did you see all the responses from all the comedians or all the late night show hosts?
Yeah.
A bunch of different late night dudes responded with jokes about how shit's weird. It's starting to get weird.
This ain't got no commentary to it, right? But what is it saying? Jimmy Kimmel is set to return to ABC.
Oh, period. Why would he return though?
Because the money's good.
No, they canceled. They fired him. They didn't pause production.
Multiple thoughtful conversations took place with Kimmel. The network emphasized their intent was to prevent further upsetting viewers during a sensitive time.
Man, I don't buy none of that.
Last Wednesday, we made the decision to suspend production on the show to avoid further inflaming a tense situation at an emotional moment in our country. A decision we made because we felt some of the comments were ill-timed and thus insensitive. Scheduled to return to duty, so he'll be back tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, the reason that they have him back is because they lost $3 million.
They ain't lose $3 million. Maybe a few billion is correct.
They lost billions of dollars?
Yeah, they lost about $3.5 billion.
Billions?
Because people canceled Disney Plus. All the actors were... See, okay, I understand.
And that's the only reason they're going to have him back. If they didn't lose all that money, they would have just kept his ass fired.
Okay, you have to understand.
How does he feel about that, Jimmy Kimmel?
No, wait now. Let's put this in perspective, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, and understand what's at stake here. ABC is not the official company. ABC is a part of a bigger company, okay? And so the bigger company has a merger deal coming down that's worth billions of dollars. This is the same thing with Stephen Colbert and all this. These companies have multiple deals, right?
Yeah.
That have to be signed off by the government. Who's the government?
I don't know.
The government is Donald fucking Trump. So whatever he wants, he gets, right? So if I got a multi-billion dollar deal coming and you tell me, get rid of him, right?
I thought presidents had to go through Congress to do most of this.
This motherfucker look like he give a shit about Congress and give him whatever he wants. So you have to play ball. So if he comes to me and say, hey, I don't like Kimmel on your show, then I have to decide, do I keep him and face his wrath when I got billions of dollars at stake? Or do I get rid of this? Because let's be honest, Kimmel's ratings, their ratings ain't that good. All these late night shows, they dated. You know what I mean?
Donald Trump was like, well, he's not very talented. His ratings are going down. He's not talented.
Yeah. I told you, Israel is the government, okay? Disney fired Gina. Yeah, but Bozak, Gina Carano ain't fucking Jimmy Kimmel. And it wasn't the same context. You can't put her on the same level as Kimmel. No one give a fuck about her, because if I pull a picture up right now, if I ask most people to tell me who that is, they don't even know.
I don't know who that is.
She was on The Mandalorian for a little bit.
Harry said it's funny because all those who canceled did not even watch the show according to the shitty ratings. Mm-hmm. Was his ratings really that bad? Well, then his ratings are going to go sky high now. It's
going to be big tomorrow because people want to see what he said. But let me explain something though. That's also important. Late night shows aren't what they used to be.
I've never watched the late night.
Okay, but
I never even watched SNL.
You ever remember watching when was Jay Leno?
Nope, never watched none of that.
Your parents ever watched that?
No, we didn't have cable.
Did you need cable? No, that was on regular TV.
I used to watch Nick at Night.
That's cable.
Nickelodeon.
Okay, how the fuck you can watch Nickelodeon with no cable?
Oh, that when I was staying with my grandma during the summer.
Okay, but so your grandmother never watched Jay Leno.
She just watched all her westerns.
Jay Leno, or what's the other dude's name? David Letterman? Because they were the two big dominant dudes, right? And back in the days, those shows had lots of ratings, right? But now with these dudes, they had ratings in the beginning, but the time has passed for that kind of content. You see?
So how are they gonna I feel like everybody's super into streaming now. So you think these dudes are gonna start streaming instead late night streaming?
Even without Trump, his show's probably gonna get canceled down the line.
Okay, so
Trump didn't even have to touch.
for his show not to get canceled, he should also put it on a streaming platform. Like as they're showing it online, they should also show it on Twitch or something like that, or YouTube.
Well, what's happening now is that What's happening now is that a lot of those dudes cut up the show into clips. And put those clips on.
He said he grew up on late night talk shows.
Yeah, all of us did, because you'd have it. Your parents would be watching or have it on in the background. So if you, and this isn't even that long ago. This is like a few years ago. You know, because Jay Leno gave up his position. I don't know, like 10 years ago or something like that, if even that long. So it would be on in the background. So all of us had that playing in the background, and people used to watch them. And then the famous star would come in, Tom Cruise, because he got to promote his new movie. They sit there, and so you get to see your stars. Now, as we become more political, their jokes also became more political. Especially when Trump came on the scene. Because Trump is a comedian's dream.
Because he was like...
There's always going to be some crazy shit.
He was no politician. I don't even know how he fucking made it.
That's what I'm saying. But it's always going to be some crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
So all their jokes have been Trump-centered. But even without that, that kind of style is like kind of done. You see what I'm saying? They need to reinvent. And then you got like all these dudes streaming, like Kai Cenat and all these other dudes who have huge audiences. It makes sense for them to probably come into our world.
The streaming, that's what I'm saying. They got to start streaming their live shows.
Okay, but then how do you justify paying this motherfucker all the money he's making when you on Twitch or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, this is not going to work out.
They have to work out some contract with Twitch.
I'm not even talking about the Twitch. I'm just saying that that would be admitting that what they're doing isn't working.
I mean, if you can't beat them, join them. What you gonna do? Just go out of business?
Johnny Carson. Yeah. I remember the first episode of Johnny Carson. Okay. How old was I? I was probably like 55 back then. The first episode of Johnny Carson. So yeah, I've been around a long time.
I've never seen Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson is before Jay Leno and David Letterman and shit like that. He's the original.
Can we talk about this guy?
Which one? A condom?
Why did I come to Sky to the desk today and Sky got this old busted up broken?
You gotta pull back. You're too close.
Do y'all see how busted up and broken it is?
Yeah, well, to show them the front of it.
And it says Netflix.
You gotta pull back. You understand distance, homeboy? Okay? Pull back. Notice they can read that now, right? Netflix and shit.
You didn't even let me...
Pull back, son. Pull back. Brittany said, taste it. Brittany's such a little freak. Okay? Little sexual.
It's broken. Deviant. Ew, and it's like hard. Ew.
So you're trying to tell me if I was in love with you?
Ugh.
If we were in love, you wouldn't let me use it?
It's broken.
If we were in love, you wouldn't let me use it?
No.
But what about our love?
Ew.
You know what?
That thing probably got all types of yeast.
That's why you ain't got no mind. You're too difficult to deal with, okay? Anyway, so going back to this late night shit. These dudes ain't that funny. Their shows all suck, okay? And by the way, guys joining us for the first time. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a conservative. I'm somewhere in the middle depending on the issue. But I will tell you, all the late nights. See, I live in LA, okay? So this is Hollywood. Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, all them shows dated. They didn't do everything. We've seen everything. You got much better content a lot of times online. You see what I'm saying? Like just on YouTube or something else. And so the younger generation ain't watching that shit.
They're not watching it, yeah.
So that's your grandma sitting there going, oh my God, Jimmy Fallon's on tonight, Jimmy Kimmel, the time for that shit is past. So all Trump had to do is sit back and let the fucking shit die, right?
Damn.
But he had to inject himself. And he had to make it very clear with multiple posts that he's been trying to get rid of these dudes because they're unfunny. You know?
They're not very talented.
Yeah. They can probably got him harder now. Because it's like...
Well, I would, though I'm not a Jimmy Kimmel fan, I'm interested to see... Wait, you said it tomorrow?
Huh?
You said tomorrow? He's going
he's coming back tomorrow. Brittany's asking.
But what if the rapture is tomorrow?
Oh, God. We come into the rapture. The rapture's supposed to be tomorrow, so this might not even happen, okay? We all off to heaven. Okay. Brittany's asking, if Jimmy Kimmel comes back, does he have to sign that a sign with the reporters who want to enter and ask questions inside the White House have to sign saying you won't speak negatively about the president. Not an NDA form, but another form that pledges you won't speak negatively. That's true. Like,
but all he said was,
by the way,
that's not
Trump
how you
really
warn
big
your
on
friend.
Trump really big on censorship. That's what Britney is highlighting right now. He is huge with the censorship.
All he said was, that's not how you mourn your friend. You talked about your friend for 3 seconds before you started talking about the ballroom being made in the White House.
He said a couple of things, but I mean, like, to me, it wasn't that bad. But like, they blew it up into some shit. Whatever. He's back tomorrow. Everybody will be watching. We'll see. Kimmel had great pranks. I think a lot of people liked him when it was the Man Show. Y'all remember that shit? But I mean, it is what it is.
Whatever happened to
Yes, this is Candace Owens.
I'm not Candace Owens, and I don't look like her.
She doesn't look like Candace. This is Candace's little sister, if you must know.
I don't look
But don't
like
tell
her.
people because she's more liberal.
I don't look like Candace at all. I don't look like
Auction for the crusty condom.
Ew, the crusty condom. That's what it's called.
Happy birthday, Dark Souls. Okay, anyway.
Happy birthday.
So we're going to see what happens. But these late night show hosts are going to go at Trump even harder now. Because it's like they fighting the network too.
Well, we are kind of at risk of losing free speech a little bit, right? Doesn't it kind of feel that way for you to be fired in the split of an eye for making a joke? First of all, comedy, am I wrong? Isn't it meant to be offensive? Isn't that why it's funny? Is because it's offensive and like nobody takes it serious because it's comedy?
Okay, you all saying that
Isn't
now,
that
right?
what comedy is?
How many Americans you know who, when they're going through customs and shit, are deleting stuff out their phones? Americans, I'm not even talking about the tourists, before they come through. That right there is also freedom of speech. No one's ever done that in America before. But now you gotta be like, what's in my phone? Before you fucking go through.
So we're at risk.
I mean, it is what it is. There's too many guns here to truly be at risk, but it is what it is. There was all this talk when Roseanne got fired. I don't think people really cared about Roseanne back then. Because she was just coming back. But I understand.
What did she say to get herself fired?
Some shit. She got fired and Gina Carino, whatever her name is, got fired. Gina Carino was on The Mandalorian. She was also like an ex-fighter as well. Yeah.
I don't know.
But listen, we'll see. But again, like I said, Disney, this really Disney's fuck up. Because Disney didn't sit there and look at the big picture, right? Because my thing is, Disney in the back of their minds are saying, look, we got this merger coming up. Let's go that direction, right? Mm-hmm. Instead, they just got rid of Kimmel and they rolled with it. Mm-hmm. Now, because of public pressure, they bringing him back. Mm-hmm. Now what happens to the merger? You see what I'm saying? Like, they're in a position now where they piss off both sides. Because now Trump is going to be upset. Mm-hmm. And the people are going to be upset that you got rid of Jimmy Kimmel. Mm-hmm. So you pissed off both sides. How the fuck does that work, Disney, you fucking geniuses? These dudes be running these multi-billion-dollar companies and they don't know what the hell they doing, you know?
Yeah.
Because common sense could tell you, like, right then when you look at that issue, okay, we either going left or we going right.
And we got to stick to our
And we got to stick to it, okay? Yeah. So what are we going to do?
Right.
You know what I mean? That was pretty dumb.